What's going on, guys? DG Gaming coming to you with a Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Starting off with the Mega Man Battle Network 6 game. I am currently playing Gregar, and I've gotten some comments in my videos on, what they want to see for navigation, cuss, and, folder help. But in this video, I'm just going to cover the Navi Cust programs and what you can do to up your game for playing PvP. So currently for my build for my Gregar, I'm running Super Armor, Undershot, Rush, and Cust 2, HP 500, and well, let's just get into the meat and potatoes here. So I got an HP 500 at the top here, and HP 400 to give me 900 HP. I got Custom 2, Rush, Super Armor, Charge Max, Attack Max, Undershot, and Speed Max. And the thing you're wondering is, DG, well, how are these programs all fitting in here? Well, if you didn't know, the Navi Customize, you can off-put things. They ain't got to fit entirely in the square. They can be off the grid, so to speak. So as you see, I got like Charge Max all the way over here. Super Armor's pretty much in its normal spot. Cuss Max here. Attack Max is out here. HP 400 out here. Now the thing, when you do this, it gives you bugs, and as you can see from this ability sheet here, I got Buster Blank, Damage HP bug, Battle HP bug, and Stat bug. Now what the Buster bug does is it basically clogs up the Mega Buster, where it'll shoot nothing because it'll be clogged. But the benefit of having this is if I do get a little P shot out, it's going to do not 5 damage of what it says for Mega Man's attack. It's actually going to do a 50 shot because of the bug. And of course, in my folder I run a chip called Bug Fix. So when you do Bug Fix, it'll fix your bugs. You won't have the negative bugs, but Buster Bug still carries over even though you got rid of all the bugs. Now it won't jam your shot no more, but that extra 50 little shot is still around, and it's something you definitely don't want to contest against, because that 50 and 5, so like if you're contesting against somebody and you see they're doing 5 damage to you about 3 times, and then out of nowhere a 50 shot gets put in, it's because of that bug. And most players on PvP will be playing Navi bugs and stuff that give benefits like that. Now, like I said, this is my build for it. That way, because I'm a Gregar player, that way I have Attack Max, Charge Max, and Speed Max. So that way everything is speeded out. I can charge real fast, and my Attack Max is to the highest, so for output of damage. And also, whenever I beast out, the beast charges will be even higher, to the point Erase Tail can pretty much erase a life aura. Now, there are other builds that you can do. For instance, let me remove these. You can do what I've seen is called like the beast build or whatever. So let me remove all these programs. Now, I don't probably have all the programs here, but I do have the majority of the PvP ones. So if you don't want to play with bugs and you want to play a safer route, you can do Bug Stop. You can put this in a corner. Now with these solid programs that are just had no chunky blocks in it, these always have to be within this command line. Even if you move them out, you still want them to be on that command line so that they could still work. So we'll put Bug Stop there, or yeah, we'll put this here. We'll get Tango, put him out here. As you can see, the two little greens spots at the bottom are still on the command line, so Tango will still be able to go off even though he's put off to the side like that. We got beat, which we'll do right here. Then we got good old rush, we'll put right there. If you're wanting some HP, we can put this up here. We're going to definitely need super armor and undershot. Let's see. So we can do undershot here. And we're going to do super armor like this, so that way that one piece at the below is still on the command line. So you got super armor, rush, tango, beat, undershot, bug stop, and this health right here, and that just leaves this little spots here. So you can either do many options of your choice. I mean, you can't really put the custom in because you don't have any more space for the command lines, because Tango takes up a spot, beat takes up a spot, your super armor just took up a spot. So now you want to more or less kind of go for the solid type programs. So if you're still wanting that attack max, you can just kind of do this. So you get the attack max like that, speed, and then get your charge. Oh, yeah, because beats there. So you got at least attack, speed, and we'll put one little charge there. So you got HP 500, attack max, charge, beat, undershot, tango, rush, and bug stop to stop all the bugs. And once we get this running, you'll see what you're left at. So I do have all max HP memories, so I am at 1000 HP, so I should have 1500. You're going to have 5 attack, 5 speed, 2 of charge. You're going to have no bugs because you got bug stop. You got tango, beat, rush, undershot, and super armor. Super armor is a must on any of your builds because that prevents flinching. Now the argument could be said, if you're on Gregar, you can get away with not running it because if you beast out, you automatically have super armor. But do be reminded, you only get beast out for 3 turns, so that super armor goes away in 3 turns. Now granted, super armor can be uninstalled if a player is playing uninstall in their chip lineup, but it's still very nice to have, even for a Falzar user. Falzar Gregar, you definitely need super armor. Undershot is definitely a must because there are times that you can live on 1 HP and make a comeback. I have done this a lot. I don't have the videos per se, except for maybe little 30-second clips of it, but I have lived on 1 HP to make a comeback. So undershot is definitely a thing, and especially if you're playing online, you are going to run into people using Double Beast, Gregar, and the Falzar chip from the patch code lineup. Personally, I don't run them. I did run them at the start, but I want it to be a little bit on the competitive side, like the N1 Grand Prix and how they do their rule stuff, and we don't use the Gregar, Falzar, and Double Beast chip because obviously, guys, they are pretty nuts. It ain't to say that you can't defend against them, because you can honestly defend against them, but they do so much ridiculous damage and they have so much utility for it. Especially with Gregar, it's basically a overpowered ground man that can dish out a lot of damage and break panels. Double Beast is just a big wombo combo that just never ends. And Falzar, it's okay, but it's not as good as what the Gregar chip can do. The other thing you can do with this Navi Cust, if you didn't want to do the attack max and you wanted a little bit more health, you can remove these. And you can do, let's say, the 300 HPs. So you put that there. You'd have just a little 2 spot. You can put the speed 2 back if you want it. But if you wanted a little bit more health, this should leave you with, I think, about 1800. Yeah, so you have 1800, but your attack would only be 1, speed be 1. This is basically just utilizing super armor, undershot, and the 3 beasties, rush, beat, and tango. And of course bug stop to stop any of that. But yeah, like I said, guys, that's not how I like to play, because that and also, like, if you are on Gregar, these customs, you can also do the custom 1s and 2s, so that way you have all 3, and then you can still do your health and all that, but you would sacrifice some things. So you can do yes, that looks about right. So you can do Cust 1, Cust 2, and go to your attack max, and you can put charge max, and then you have one little spot that you can put, I guess, charge, or no, not charge, but anything little right there. But I'm not running the custom 1 stuff. I'm just doing, this. Yeah, that's about right. But yeah, this is my setup on how I like to have things. 1900, attack max, charge max, speed max, super armor, rush, undershot, and custom 2. That way I get an extra 2 in my folder. But yeah, guys, if I did talk a little too fast going over everything, you can just replay the video, kind of slow me down, have me in the slow talk, even though it'd probably be funny as hell. Overall, just remember that your programs can go outside the boundary. It will cause you to have bugs, but you need to find out what bugs are going to be good for you. The most important one, if you are going to do a bug setup in your Navi Cust, is Buster Bug, because that 50 extra damage, it goes a long way, guys. It really does. And like I said, even if you bug fix it, that 50 damage is still within your regular Buster shot. So anyone that contests you is going to be screaming when you see little 5, 5, 5, 55, 55, 5. So yeah, this is my setup, guys, for my Gregar setup. Your setups can be different. You can run air shoes, float shoes, first barrier. It's all preference. It's a never-ending cycle of what you want to play with and what is your play style. But yeah, guys, that's been DG Gaming. This has been a Megaman Battle Network 6 Navi Cust guide. I'll try to have a chip folder help coming in a week or so, because right now I have a birthday weekend, so I probably won't have another video or 2 coming out until probably a week. But at least I wanted to get this out there, so that way it'll help you guys build a much better program setup for when you go online and play against other people. But yeah, guys, that's been DG Gaming, and thank you for watching.